The real risk isn't failure, it's staying stuck. Mel Robbins' motivation. Most people won't make it to the end, but those who do will get it. Welcome to Leveraged Success, your personal self-growth channel for your health and wealth, for your better future self. Mel Robbins' message here is simple but powerful. When people hesitate to take a step because they feel fear, uncertainty, or self-doubt, they often believe that not acting is the safer choice. By adopting her let them theory, we stop paralyzing ourselves with the opinions of others and reclaim the energy we waste trying to control their perceptions. What she is really pointing out is that staying where you are is also a decision, and often the riskier one in the long run. Before we go deeper into this idea, it helps to understand the person behind it. Mel Robbins is one of the most widely known voices in personal development today. She's a motivational speaker, best-selling author, and former lawyer who became famous for turning practical psychology into simple tools people can use in everyday life. Her rise didn't start from a perfect place. Years ago, Mel found herself struggling with anxiety, financial stress, and feeling stuck in her own life. Instead of accepting that situation, she became obsessed with understanding why people hold themselves back and how they can break out of that pattern. Through her research and personal experience, she created simple ideas that millions of people now use to push through fear, self-doubt, and hesitation. Her work focuses on one powerful message: confidence doesn't come before action. It comes because you take action. And that philosophy is exactly what this message is about. Imagine someone standing at a crossroads in life. On one side is the path they know. It's familiar, it's predictable. Nothing new, nothing scary. The other path is uncertain. It could lead to growth, opportunity, maybe even the life they want. Beyond the immediate unknown, there is often a second, quieter door. One that only appears once they take the first step and commit to the journey. But it also comes with fear. The fear of failing, the fear of looking stupid, the fear of being judged. Most people spend their lives trapped in a cycle of overthinking, paralyzed by the weight of what others might think of them. They curate their actions to fit an invisible standard, terrified that one wrong move will invite scrutiny. Most people instinctively choose the first path, the comfortable one. Not because they truly want it, but because fear convinces them that staying still is safer than trying. They mistake the absence of criticism for the presence of progress, forgetting that the cost of playing it safe is often the very dream they started with. Mel Robbins challenges that idea. She asks you to pause for a moment when fear shows up and think about the other option. Not the risk of trying, but the risk of staying exactly where you are. The same routine every day, the same excuses that keep showing up. The same voice in your head telling you that you're not ready, not good enough, or that it's better to wait. And that voice is powerful because it sounds logical. It tells you things like, maybe next year, or I should wait until I feel more confident. But what often happens is that next year comes and nothing changes. The dream is still there, but the action never happened. What Mel is really saying is that the biggest regret in life rarely comes from trying and failing. It comes from the quiet moments when you realize you never even gave yourself the chance. Think about the person who wants to start a business but keeps waiting for the perfect time. Years pass while they stay in the same job, telling themselves they'll start soon. Or the person who wants to change careers but stays in a job that drains them because it feels safer than starting over. Or someone who wants to tell another person how they feel but stays silent because rejection feels too scary. In all of these situations, the fear of taking the step feels huge in the moment. But what Mel really is asking you to consider is what that fear costs over time. 1 week turns into 1 year. One missed chance turns into a pattern of hesitation. And suddenly the real risk isn't the possibility of failing. The real risk is waking up later and realizing you spent years wishing you had tried. Her reminder is simple, but deeply motivating. Fear will always be there when you're about to do something meaningful. Waiting for it to disappear is not the solution. The solution is recognizing that staying stuck also has consequences. So when you're standing at that crossroads again, scared to take the next step, remember this perspective. Trying might lead to failure, but not trying guarantees that nothing changes. And sometimes the most courageous thing you can do is simply take the next step anyway. The Let Them theory by Mel Robbins delivers a simple but life-changing idea. Stop trying to control what other people think, say, or do. Just let them. We highly recommend this bestseller because it offers a practical escape from the exhaustion of managing everyone else's expectations. The power of the book comes from how it frees you from overthinking, people-pleasing, and constant stress. Instead of wasting energy on things outside your control, it teaches you to focus on your own actions, your own peace, and your own direction. It's such a powerful read because it turns a complicated emotional struggle into one clear mindset shift. When you let them, you finally take your power back. Ultimately, it forces you to realize that the real risk isn't failure. It's staying stuck. Thanks for watching Leverage Success. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Who do you know that would love this video? Share this with them. Your support helps us keep creating, and we'd love to have you and your nearest and dearest as part of our growing community. See you in the next video. Every Sunday, 9 a.m. UK time.